everyone, Annette here from Ask Me Decor. Welcome back. Well, we're on a road trip today. We're going to visit a little town in Maryland called Havre De Grace. It is right where the Susquehanna River meets the Chesapeake Bay. This town has done an amazing job of revitalization, and it is a really cute town to go visit, walk around, enjoy all the little shops and the great places to eat. This one's our favorite, Tidewater Grill. We love it there. The crab cakes have no filler in them. It is just solid crab meat. We got the crab soup, we got the crab dip. We really crabbed up because we love this restaurant. So after that great lunch, we decided to do a little antiquing. After the antique store, we found a little candy shop. You could tell I loved it there because I took a ton of pictures in there, and I did buy some candy. Now, right across the street from the candy store was an ice cream shop. And you guessed it, we definitely got some ice cream in the ice cream shop. Then we headed over to the water, sat and ate our ice cream right by the water. And this water that you're seeing in these next few pictures is the Chesapeake Bay. So we decided to make a stop at the Middle Creek Wildlife Management Area. This is a major stop-off area for the migration of snow geese, Canada geese, swans. They're all back here. It is an amazing place to visit. Now, Middle Creek has a beautiful visitor center that will open on February 1st this year. They also have a great website, which I will link in the description. If you would like to enjoy the waterfowl from your own home, you can visit the website and click on the live stream cameras. The website will give you quantities of all the different species that are there on any given day. The day we visited, it was estimated that the snow geese were around 78,000, the Canada geese were around 1,700, and the tundra swans totaled 1,900. We did also see some ducks while we were there. There were gadwalls, there were hooded mergansers, and there were black ducks. And the website also reports that there are eagles in the area and many different species of hawks. Now, as I mentioned, these birds are all resting at Middle Creek before they continue their migration up north. Chances are really good that if you live anywhere between Pennsylvania and Canada and you look up and see migrating birds, you might see some of the ones we're filming today. Now, that tornado of birds that you see in this shot consists mostly of snow geese. They're white geese with black on the tips of their wings. They range anywhere from 27 to 33 inches long, and they have a 4.5-foot wingspan. Those snow geese are big birds. The snow geese are headed to the high Arctic to spend the summer after they're done resting here in Middle Creek. The Canada geese are the black and gray birds. They're headed to northern Quebec. And the tundra swans will spend their summer in the northern territories of Canada. So we're hanging out, enjoying this spectacle of nature, and we just couldn't even imagine that this could get any better. It was really enjoyable. And then the sun started to set. Wait till you see these next couple pictures. You are not going to believe this sunset. So it's getting really chilly now, and the birds are all getting ready to go back to the water. So I've got a great idea of what's gonna warm us up. Let's get back to the house and get working on it. So we were out on Middle Creek Wildlife Management Area, that beautiful wildlife preserve with tons of waterfowl, Canada geese, snow geese, swans. We even saw a few different species of ducks. So, I mean, that area is so rich with waterfowl right now because it is on a major Atlantic flyway for their migration. So we were there enjoying seeing all this beautiful waterfowl flying around, and it was as if the sun was jealous of the show that the waterfowl were putting on. Those geese were spectacular. And the sun was saying, hey, wait a minute, I could put on a good show too. So the sun started to set, and the sunset became incredible. And you saw in the pictures, the sunset started to light up the entire sky. It was orange and red, and the backdrop for geese flying around was a complete bonus for us. We had no idea the sunset was going to be that beautiful. We had no idea there were going to be that many geese in the area, and it was just spectacular. So anyway, as the sun is setting, it's starting to get cooler, and I was starting to get cold, and I had taken an extra coat and hat and gloves and everything, and you know, we're starting to bundle up the layers, and it was starting to get cold. So I got this brilliant idea. We've got to get home and get warm. We are going to do a very nice little hot cocoa bar right here on my hall tree. So let me show you how I'm going to put that together. It looks great, but there's something missing. I know what's missing. We need to do a little DIY recipe. We're gonna make some Baileys. Let's get started on that. That's gonna be the perfect addition to this hot cocoa bar. I will link this whole recipe in the description below. So it's going to be half and half, a can of sweetened condensed milk, some Hershey syrup, some instant coffee, some whiskey, and any kind of whiskey you like is going to be fine in this, and some vanilla. I'm going to mix this in a bowl that has a spout so that I can pour it very easily in my container. And the container I want to use for my hot cocoa bar is this little guy. He's a decanter. I am not sure what the history of this is, but I found him in a little antique store last year, and I think he was about $4. And he actually has a stopper for a lid, so I feel like he was some kind of decanter of, let me see if I can get that off of there, whiskey or something was in here that needed a stopper lid. So it's gonna actually work out perfect for my Baileys. This recipe will be good in your refrigerator for 6 weeks. You can drink it just on ice, you can put it in coffee, you can put it in your hot chocolate, whatever you like. All right, let's get started. First thing we need to do is take our instant coffee. We are going to put 1 teaspoon of instant coffee in 2 tablespoons of hot water. 1 teaspoon of instant coffee in 2 tablespoons of hot water. We need that to dissolve. We need 1 cup of whiskey. Now we need 1 cup of half and half. Let's get our coffee in there. Next up, we're putting a can of sweetened condensed milk in there. This is going to be sweet. For those of you that don't want sweet, there is no substitute, so just know that. All right, I'm going to start stirring that up. Next, we will put our Hershey syrup in there, and we need 2 tablespoons of Hershey syrup. 1. 2. And last but not least, we need a little vanilla. So we're putting 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay, now we're just going to whisk for a little bit here till this is well blended. All right, let's see if we can get it poured in our little bear. All right, most of it fit in our little bear, but look at how cute is he looking. Let's put that little stopper on there. And like I said, this is going to stay fresh in your refrigerator for up to 6 weeks. Well, I think the hot cocoa bar looks great. We've got our hot cocoa, we've got our Baileys. We're ready to make some drinks and sit by the fire and get cozy and warm. I'll bet we're going to sit in front of that fire and talk about our awesome day in Havre De Grace, Maryland, and all those amazing snow geese we just saw. that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to link the recipe and the website for Middle Creek Wildlife Management Area in the description below. Thanks for watching. Now would be a great time to subscribe and like, and if you have any questions, just ask me, and I'll see you in the next video.